Well, I'm in a setting here with our other mayoral candidate, Mac Woodward, who is also vigorously running and seems to be well noted in this particular race for mayor of Huntsville.
Right. Okay.
What makes you different than those two? Why would the Huntsville townsfolk vote for Mac Woodward?
Well, I am a lifelong resident of Huntsville. I've lived here almost all my life. I have served 8 years on the city council. I'm in my 4th term. I think I have a proven record of doing the best I can for this city. I'm sure there's people that have disagreed with some of my votes, and I think a lot of people have agreed with them. So I think my experience is of great benefit to me. You know, I love Huntsville, just like everybody does, and I want the best for this community, and I want to see us move forward. And you know, I can only speak for myself. I want to run a positive campaign because I'm talking about those, because this is about Huntsville and about its future, and that's what I want to. That's what I'm looking for, and that's what I'm concerned about.
Well, that's great. I kind of gathered, you know, from something you said there, this isn't your first rodeo in city politics.
That's right. I've run 4 times. 2 times I was opposed, and 2 times running unopposed. It's a lot nicer to run unopposed, but that's the way. But that's not
that's
politics.
Right.
So, you know, I think when you run for an office and put your name out there for public service, you put yourself in the race and you participate and you do everything you can.
Mac, you know, when you're running for a high office like mayor, which is, you know, the highest office in the city, and you know, you're pretty much the person that all eyes are going to be on as the mayor. Then, in the political race, if you will,
all right,
that's pretty serious business.
It's very serious. The position of mayor has some special responsibilities under our charter. Some of those are ceremonial. Some of those are important because the mayor conducts meetings and works on the agenda and kind of sets the tone of how the council operates and can be very effective or ineffective on the council working together. So
with the old adage, it starts with the leader.
That's right, exactly right. And I think you know, I've been a council member, so I know that the mayor is only one of 9 votes. And when the votes are counted, he only gets 1 vote. But I think the mayor can work very hard to be a leader and to move the council forward. The mayor can stimulate discussion, can maybe deal with some disagreement, which I think is not always bad. But I hopefully as mayor I can work with the other 8 members of the council, and let's make some good decisions and move forward with this city.
One thing that we heard recently was that we're dealing with a gross amount of unfairness, seemingly, for the downtown area of Huntsville versus, if you will, the other side of the freeway area of Huntsville. And is that fair of them to look at it like that? In other words, are they talking about the overall picture? Are they seeing the overall picture of things? Or is it something that they've just passionately perhaps latched on to an idea of, hey, we're spending a lot of money and a lot of consideration hasn't gone into it?
I think that, you know, we have an interstate highway, and obviously that is an attractive feature and a benefit to this community. And normally you're going to have development along the interstate, and so it's going to attract major development, retail and services along the interstate. I am in favor of any economic development or any thing that we can do anywhere in this community. If we create 1 job, we all benefit. If we create one business in this community, a new business, we all benefit, and it doesn't matter where that is. So, you know, I'm for the whole community. Wherever it happens is fine with me, and I will work for the whole community.
That sounds terrific. Some examples that are brought up, community, if you will, happen to be where seemingly anyway, businesses downtown or in the other area of Huntsville seem to feel a little bit of frustration, as if they're being discriminated against somehow. Do you know what they're talking about, and can you elaborate on that a little bit?
I think that because of some new development along the interstate, and because we have the city has added some new roads and some things along the interstate or on the west side of the freeway, I think maybe there is a sense that the city was more focused on that side of town. We also have a nice Main Street program downtown. We have a Downtown Business Alliance. It's within a cultural district. It's the historic part of Huntsville. I've been pleased that in the last few years it seems like we're diversifying some of the businesses downtown. I am very much for the downtown area. I think we have a tremendous opportunity to continue to revitalize and to improve the downtown area. I think we have a university that's only a few blocks away, and that could be a tremendous asset to the downtown area and to the university. The more we can connect those two and join those great places, the downtown will benefit. So I think I'm very, very optimistic and very supportive of the future of our downtown area. I think it's the heart of the community, and we need to realize that and to continue to work on that.
So would business owners be able to look forward to a Mac Woodward being in support of downtown development and growth, and,
yes, sir.
and feeling like the city is in support of them as well?
Yes, sir. Very much so. Very much so.
The one other issue that might seem to be a negative concerning that would be the differences in tax. Some businesses feel like, well, we got a same type of business perhaps that may go up on the other side of the freeway as me, and I seem to still have to pay full taxes, but I'm subsidizing them. What would be the other answer or take?
I think there's a
on that,
little bit confusion on how those taxes are done, particularly in the retail area. There seems to be a general feeling, or it seems to be generally understood that if it's a base industry and providing good jobs in this community, that tax incentives are not necessarily really a negative thing. We've done that for Weatherford as a wonderful industry here. I think the question has come up in the area of subsidizing or providing incentives for retail businesses. I think we need to be very, very careful about that. I think there are some good arguments about creating some unfair situations and some concerns for businesses that might potentially get an incentive. So I think we need, I think we need to look at the economics of it. Obviously, the developer at the Target Center, he got a what people call an economic incentive, and that was actually a way for him to recoup some of his cost of the infrastructure he put in. People see that as maybe a benefit to Target. Well, I think if you look at the surveys that we've had and hear the people talk, they want more shopping. They want more shopping opportunities. That doesn't mean we have to provide incentives for those. I think what the city can do is create an atmosphere that is friendly and open to those kind of situations, and let's move forward with them. And if the incentives come up, look at them and see if they're viable, see if they're economical, see if we get a return on that. So I think we just need to be very cautious and very careful and watch those.